3 out of 3. It couldn't be going any better at the moment, could it?
No, it couldn't be, to be fair. We've started off really well. Listen, I believe in this group of players. I think we've got a fantastic group of players, and they've shown that consistently now over 3 games. Like what I said, we've got another 11 between now and the end of the season, and we need to now maintain that consistency, those energy levels, that commitment, that passion. Listen, and I've got every belief in them that they will do, but we'll be taking it one game at a time.
A gritty performance today, and also a game of patience in a sense.
Yeah, it was. We knew that it was going to be a tough game today, and it was going to be a dogged game because of, listen, Leyton Orient are in a relegation battle, and they're at the bottom of the table, but they're a very good team. So we knew we couldn't underestimate them. We knew we needed to be on our game right from the start, and the players done that. We had to grind it out at the end after we went down to 10 men. But the lads done that, they dug deep, and the togetherness in the group really shone through for me.
Let's talk about Taylor's goal. Did he mean it? I mean, people I was sitting next to said definitely not. I've seen him unmean one less than that.
Well, I just said to him, I said, and I said it to the lads at half time, listen, the harder you work, the luckier you get. And listen, if he sees the goalkeeper off his line like that and dinks it in at the far post, then for me it's a great goal.
You were 1-0 up, and you know your philosophy shone through because you went even more attacking. You brought Carl Vassell on, and that really does show the philosophy of your game. Yeah,
definitely. I mean, we done a session in training yesterday where we give a scenario to the players, and they done exactly that. They're showing that real attacking mindset, and I can't ask any more. But also, I mean, the defensive, the willingness to defend from the whole team. From me at the right time also is what won us the game in the end. So listen, I'm over the moon with them. They'll have a day off tomorrow. We'll be back in to work hard on Monday morning, and then we'll be preparing again for Doncaster.
Marcus Maddison came back from injury today, and probably not the game he would have wanted to get expelled like that. From your point of view, have you seen the tackle?
No, I haven't seen the video yet. I've spoken to the referee, and the referee said that it was an extended leg. In my opinion, from what I saw in the game, I thought it was a good, strong tackle. And I know Marcus had been fouled quite nicely, I felt, in the bottom corner, so I don't know whether that was in the referee's mind or not. However, we'll review it, and we'll have a look at it in a sensible way, and then we'll decide whether we appeal it or not.
How does it work in this scenario? Because if he does win the ball, which, you know, I'm pretty sure he did, if he wins the ball but, you know, the referee's saying his foot was high and studs was showing, you know, what happens in that scenario? Can you appeal against that?
Well, again, like what I said, we'll have a look at it, and we'll get all of the facts and all of the details. And if we do appeal it, then we'll appeal it in the right way. But other than that, listen, I thought the referee was magnificent today. I thought he done really well. And that was the only decision, to be fair, that I would possibly question. But listen, referees have tough decisions to make, and we'll have a look at it and review it. But we'll see what we do with it afterwards.
8th in the league now. That's 50 points, joint with 6th, which is obviously, which everyone knows as a promotion place or a playoff place. How much does that show, you know, the confidence that has come back into the squad now?
Well, listen, they've got confidence, they've got belief, and most importantly, they've got a commitment to this football club, and the crowd can see that. And the crowd again were magnificent. It was fantastic. The chairman was here as well to watch the game, and listen, they've won 3 out of 3. But we'll be taking it one game at a time, like what I said, and listen, our next target is to make it 4 from 4.
I'm going to read you out 3 results. On the 2nd of September 1967, Peterborough United beat Bristol Rovers 4-1. On the 4th of September, same year, Peterborough United against Watford, we won 5-1. 9th of September 67, Barrow versus Peterborough United, we won 2-1. That's the last time a Peterborough United manager came in and won his first 3 games. So you're the second manager, well, in the club's history since 1967 to do so. Thoughts?
Well, listen,
I bet you're shocked.
Yeah, I am very shocked, but listen, all we can do is just keep focusing and working hard. Obviously, that manager had done
Norman Rigby, legend.
Yeah, well, there you go. And he's done a great job with his players, and he's got his players believing and confident and playing with flair. To score 5 goals in one of those games, that's absolutely different class. But we'll be focusing on what we need to do against Doncaster, and we've got a full week now to get a combination of working hard and resting at the right time, so as we're both physically and mentally prepared for Doncaster away.
I know you've been up and spoken to the chairman. You know, you must be more than knocking on his door now. What's he saying to you? Or are you not going to tell us? Or is he waiting?
No. We didn't discuss any. We didn't discuss any of that. To be fair, he knows what my feelings are. He knows that I want the job. He's going to spend a few days with us at the training ground. So listen, I'm sure at the right time we'll talk about that. And like what I've said all along, it's not about me. This is about the players, and the players performing to the levels that they have done consistently. And as long as they can keep doing that, then listen, I'm sure that we'll keep moving forwards, and that's what all we want to do.
Erhan left out again today. That must have been a big decision for you.
It's tough because of the formation in which we're playing at the minute, and it's tough on him. And he's a great footballer and he's a great lad. So listen, I'm sure he'll get his chance at the right time. I've spoken to him and I've told him that. And listen, me and all of the rest of the lads in the dressing room are fully behind him. So listen, it's unfortunate for him, but to be fair to him, he's working his socks off, so he knows when he does get his chance that he'll be ready to take it.
Any more injuries out of today's game?
Obviously Joe Newell come off at half time with that back injury that he picked up at Bradford. He'd played through it, do you know what I mean, and shown a real strength of character to get through that, but it was affecting him, so we decided to make the change and bring Marcus on. But other than that, everyone's fine.
Next up is obviously, as you mentioned, Doncaster. A massive game in the sense that we're on the same point, so it really does put a bit more grit into that game, doesn't it? And I suppose if you want another game coming up to be, you want it to be that team, don't you? A team like that.
Well, listen, everyone said that. We've played Bradford, who are in the playoffs. We've played Sheffield United, who are in the playoffs. We've played Leyton Orient, who have been really, really dogged in their performance. And listen, every game is going to be a tough one. So we need to bring what we bring to the table, compete, perform, do you know what I mean, and continue getting results as much as we can do.